Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the monthly reading for Libra for June 2018. How are you doing, Libra? I'm doing these outside again. I'm going to try and see if this goes without the wind. Even a little bit of wind takes these cards away. And again, apologies for having to do these as lives, because I'm having a lot of technical issues at the moment. Mics are broken and everything like that. I've just got a brand new mic as well. So hopefully the sound is cool with this. If anybody is there, could you please let me know that you're there, just to make sure that this is working, because it's like I say, it's always, you never know when you do these lives, anything could happen. So what I'm going to do is, like I say, first of all, I've apologized, but this island has proven pretty tricky to do it. I think more people are coming to the island now because of the summer thing, so the internet's getting slower. And then when I'm having to upload and stuff like that, it's all a bit of a nightmare. Okay, so what I'm going to do, Libra, is if anybody does want a personal reading with me, I'll have to say that first of all. If anybody does want a personal reading with me, please get in touch. The link is below. Okay, readings are booking up. I've got a lot of stuff going on, so readings are going to be a bit limited, personal ones. So like I say, if you do want one, book sooner rather than later. Okay, so right, that's it, business out the way. So what I'm going to do first, hold on, the cat wants to join in there, is I'm going to see what I'm picking up psychically for you, Libra. Now, I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know if you are massively affected by this moon, but, it's been a strong one. It has. And because of times, I've had to do these late, so we've still got the moon energy here. So psychically, what I'm getting, Libra, is I really feel it's almost like you may have been in a dreamlike state. Some of you may even have been having visions, because it's almost like you're tapping into another dimension, or the universe is trying to talk to you through your dreams. Okay, this is it. It's all quite dreamlike. It's everything. When I'm seeing it here, it's all quite like misty around it and things like that. And it's almost like within your dreams, or within your daydreams, or meditation, or whatever it is you do, what I'm picking up here is it's almost like you can escape reality. You are going into another realm, or seeing how your life could be different. Okay, and it's there's a lot of psychicness coming in as well around you, Libra, and also this like quest for freedom. And what I'm getting here, they're showing me a ladybird there, and the only thing I can think with ladybird is the song, isn't it? And it's ladybird, ladybird, fly away home. Something I don't know. I don't know. It's ladybird. It's something about home. Okay, so that is coming into me as well. So like I say, I don't know if you are, there's this escapism, or this reality not being good enough, so wanting to actually escape this in some way. And it may be, like I say, through your dreams. But what they're showing as well, which is quite interesting here, is I feel like you need to have this new vision. It's almost like I feel within your normal life, or waking life, they're saying, everything seems to have slowed down. Okay, and it's almost like you're looking down at it. That is it. There's no vision. This is what I'm seeing. You're looking down, and there's so much that you're not seeing. So what this is saying is it's almost like you need to turn your head to the heavens, or turn your head up and actually see what is there, because there is infinite possibilities around you. You can make your life a reality. Okay, your dream life, this dream life that you're thinking about, or hoping for, or escaping to, that can actually be a reality. All it takes is for you to believe it can, and then take action to get yourself there. Okay, nothing is impossible. It's almost like, break that down, and it says I'm possible. So like I say, there may be obstacles, there may be challenges. That is part of life, but it's almost like you need to realize you only have one. Okay, Libra. So, well, this is not a dress rehearsal that we have. So if there's something you want out of life, then it's kind of going and getting it. This moon, if anybody watched the moon reading that I done, it was all about stepping into your true self, your authenticity, who you really are, okay, rather than who the world is telling you you should be. And this was for all signs. I really feel that was the big message with this Sagittarius moon. It was like owning your truth. And even this is the lies that you tell to yourself. Now, I don't mean they're bad lies, but it's if you're not addressing something and you're just going along with it and not you're wearing a mask, so to speak, then that is not being truthful. Okay, so this is what I feel is coming in. This is what I'm picking up psychically. I'm feeling there's a lot of security once you actually realize and recognize your dreams, and I feel you will feel sort of bigger and stronger, and it's almost like stepping into your power. Okay, so that's what I was picking up psychically. I haven't put your cards out yet. I'm just busy doing them now, and I've realized I have no space, so I'm going to have to push this back a little bit so that I can do your reading. So yeah, we're going on a little journey there, and that works. So I'm just laying your cards out now and seeing what we have here. Did that make sense to any of you Libras? I don't know. I'm Libra rising, and it's everything's. Hi, hey, Chris, hardest man in tarot. If anybody hasn't, you've just completely knocked me off course there, Chris. You bugger. Anybody who is into tarot or anything like that, my friend Chris, who makes me laugh all of the time, he's one of the funniest guys I've ever met, has started his own tarot channel. It's called Hardest Man in Tarot, and he started it yesterday, and it's really great. Chris has read for me a few times, always very accurate, so please check him out. Okay, so there you go, you got a plug, Chris. So right, okay, when I'm looking at Libra here, exactly what I was just saying here, there is this real need for a new beginning. This is it. There's a real need. It's almost like you have all these ideas. They're bursting through you, but they're all contained. And this is where I feel you're feeling like you need to tread carefully, okay? It's almost like you want to make this transition, but you don't know how to, okay? Your heart is like really, really telling you to just go for this, but it's almost like you're listening to your head here, okay? And like I say, our dreamlike state, that's what I was talking about. This is when our higher self can speak to us, when our soul can speak to us, when we can get answers. When we're in our logical mind, we don't do that. We don't get it. It's our logic is no, it's facts, it's figures, it's blah, blah, blah. That is never going to make your dreams come true. You need to be able to dream. They're singing there. If you don't have a dream, how are you going to make a dream come true? You have these dreams. So it's looking at ways to make them come true. And you kind of do that if you're in your head, okay? So you need to get into your fields. A lot of heart-based stuff coming in here. A hell of a lot. And what this is saying is this is you taking this leap of faith. You might not know what lies ahead to you, but make that exciting rather than daunting, okay? Because what I'm seeing and what I'm saying here is what lies ahead for you is replenishment, feeling whole again. It's almost like I feel you're lacking in nutrients, you're lacking in vitamins, you're lacking in all of this. There seems to be a lot of lack around you at the moment, Libra. And I feel like you are working on and you are still carrying on within your life, but it's almost like, is your soul being nourished? Are you emotionally nourished here? Are you really feeling like, God, my life is great and I don't want to change anything? Because according to these cards, I don't think you are. But you could be, you could be this time next year. You could be doing it this time next month if you want to move quickly. It is there. There are wishes coming true, and they're telling you that this can, you can have the life that you want. I mean, God, these cards, Libra, absolutely amazing. I don't know if you can see them. You can't see them, but you've got the Fool there. You've got the Ace of Wands. You've got the Star. You've got the Sun. You've got the Ten of Cups. I mean, how good does it need to get? The thing standing in the way of all this, of this freedom, of this positivity, of this connection, of this feeling whole, feeling home, all of that is your head. It's your internal battles. This is what is going on. And what then you're getting the Emperor here. And what this is saying is it's almost like You are trying to keep your fear under control, okay? Your fear of moving forward. This could be fear of, speaking your truth, fear of, telling people what you want in case you're laughed at or mocked, or in case it causes problems or whatever. So it's almost like you've gone rigid, okay? And what happens when we're rigid is we tend to break a lot easier, okay? So some of you, it could be breaking point, and sometimes it's when you tip them scales and people say, oh God, I've had a breakdown. That is when you get a breakthrough. That is when whenever we're breaking down from something, this is always because it wasn't for us, okay? So like I say, if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling all of that, look at why, look at where your environment, look at what is around you that is actually making you feel like this. A lot of people can put it down to depression, but often it is repression, okay? I'm not saying depression doesn't exist before anybody starts sending me all the messages, but what I'm saying is a lot of times it is our environment, or the way we are living our life, that actually adds to this. So the thing is, changes are needed. What I'm looking here, what this is saying is this month, I really feel you're going to be looking at the bigger picture. It's almost like you're looking long term here, okay? You're wanting a solid foundation on which to build, and you will, this month, I feel you could do anything, or you could do something that could take you one step nearer to that, okay? This isn't going to, it's like Rome wasn't built in a day, they're saying there, but it's almost like if you have that vision and hold it, this is when that vision can become reality, okay? When you believe it, that's when you will see it. They're saying here there's a whole lot of love as well around you. It's almost like, I don't know if this is the universe or what, but it's like, I feel that you're being showered with this. It's almost like they're saying to you, this is your time to get this now. This is your time to get this love and care, okay? Rather than you loving and caring for everybody else. If that makes sense, you're forgetting yourself in the mix. So it's almost like you're going hungry to feed others, when if you're not feeding yourself or you're not being nourished, then you're not going to be as good for others as what you could be. So this is talking, again, they're talking about a lot of psychic stuff. You might be downloading stuff, you might be, seeing stuff or hearing stuff and thinking, God, am I going mad? But this is all around your security. And God, I mean, these cards, Libra, wow, wow, wow. It's like there is magic happening within this, but all you need to do is keep your focus. This is it. It's like focus. I want to sort of get your head and sort of keep it straight, because you seem to be looking at other sides like this. It's almost like looking to see if people are seeing what you're doing, when really you should just be looking ahead and not giving a toss about what anybody else thinks, okay? This is it. It's about moving forward. You have magic on your side. What they're saying here is that finances are absolutely fine. I don't think there's going to be a problem with finances. If any of you are having problems with finances, then this is saying that this month, I feel there is more security coming in, okay? Financially, there might be money coming for some of you as well, okay? So this is there. You're getting the Hangman, you're getting the Empress here. It's almost like you've been lying in wait, if that makes sense. And like I say, the Empress, it's the birth of something new. It's a whole lot of love coming in. Whenever the Empress is around, this is when everything just flows. And this is when you're in the vortex, in the zone, in whatever you want to call it. It's almost like you're on the track, that the universe wants you to go on. And that's what you see when you're coming up against obstacles all of the time. You need to actually look and say, am I on the right track? Because if you're driving along a road and you see, like danger ahead, and you carry on driving, then it's like danger ahead, carry on driving, danger ahead. And then you wonder why you fell off a cliff. It's kind of like, if there's warning signs there, if you're coming up against obstacles, there is a reason. It's almost like take another path, okay? This is what it's saying. They're also saying that there's a lot of options, and you may be clouded with this. It may be a case of, oh, well, what do I do? What do I do? Some of you might be thinking about changing work, changing your career massively, drastically, but you're thinking, oh, am I going to be financially sound? What will happen in old age? Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to say they're things that will just fall into place, but if you're somewhere where you're not happy, you've got to think, we're looking long term here. Do you want to see yourself in that place in 10, 20 years time? Do you know what I mean? Is that for you? Can you stand that length of time with it? Okay. Because what I feel here, I feel a real feeling of being trapped. It's almost like you have this fairy tale in your head, and then you have your reality, and they're not they're not merging together. Okay. And it's like, well, that is just a fairy tale. I can't have it. Of course you can. I'm looking at these cards, and your cards are absolutely fantastic, Libra. Okay. You just need to believe it, because what this is saying is all of the restrictions that you feel are around you have been put there by yourself. So it's almost like you need to get out of your own way, okay, and make way for you to go on the path of your choosing. You've been blocking this off, okay? This is it. You're blocking it off. But I feel within this block, it's like you are really, really teaching yourself a hard lesson. This lesson could be a lot easier for you if you just trust the process. But it's almost like, yeah, you've cut your emotions off, you're cutting your intuition off. You know, you're not trusting in the magic, you're not trusting in the universe. You know, you're not trusting that your life can actually be different. But I feel you will. And I feel between now and this month and possibly August, it's almost like it's going to get that uncomfortable that you need to make a change. Okay. If you're not making the changes, you're going to need to make a change, because the last thing you want is the universe to come along and make these changes for you, because that is often not pretty. You know, the universe can be quite brutal, you know, when they sit and wait for you to make these changes. So I'm feeling here, I mean, this could be the next 8 weeks or whatever, but it's almost like it started. The ball is started here. The ball has started rolling. And this is saying you're realizing, where am I happy? You know, what is it that makes me happy? You know, what is it I really, really want? What is it that makes my soul sing? You know, and all of this. And I feel you will make, I do feel 2 months, yeah, 2 months, they've just said to me. It's almost like I feel a decision will be made. You might make the decision this month, and it might take a while to implement it. But I mean, this could be 8 days from when I'm doing this, which would be the 7th of June. I don't know. But there's a choice to be made here, okay? There's a choice to be made. Look, the bottom card you've got is the Tower. You know, I absolutely love the Tower, because the Tower is necessary clearing, okay? And I always read the bottom card as being important. So that just popped up on my screen there. I didn't even realize. So this is it, okay? It's almost like you need the Tower comes to bring necessary change. It's forced change. It's something that you have to do, but it brings clearing, and it brings renewal, and it brings rebirth, and it brings freedom afterwards, okay? Because the star comes after the Tower. So yes, so there's this choice that I feel you have to make, which will bring the balance in for you, okay? You're out of balance at the moment. I feel that's what it is. And Libras are all about balance. You know, you like them scales in order. They're almost like a spirit level, you know. But there's indecision around you. It's almost like, you know, 1 foot in your comfort zone, 1 sort of foot in your dreams. This is bringing anxiety. You know, you're scared of change. You're not wanting things to change. You know, there could be an earth sign around this as well, but it's almost like I feel you have all right, the cat's coming. No, George, get down when I'm working. Oh, sorry. I've just pushed the cat off the thing. See, the most bizarre thing today, I went out for a coffee during my break, and there was a cat ran past my legs with a live lizard in its mouth. And I was like, oh, what's that? And then a dog was in the cafe, and it seen the cat, and the dog ran after the cat. And I was like, that is karma. You know, I've just totally seen karma. So that really, really was like, wow, what a lesson in that. So sorry about that. I just, the cat reminded me of it. Yeah, so like I say, I feel there's this earth sign around, you know, where it's almost like looking at this person, and this person could be an inspiration or something in some way. So it could be somebody that's done what you want to do or something like that, but there seems to be some sort of inspiration there. But you're still holding back from it. This is the thing. You're holding yourself back, Libra, okay? There is a new life upon you. There is a new life waiting for you. And this new life will bring in the balance that you're seeking. But it's all like, it's like waiting. All I can do is sit and wait. What was that song? I don't know. I think it was an old 80s one or something, wasn't it? But it's like you've made these plans in your head. And now it's saying, because you've had these plans in your head and you've had this little bit escapism, you know, now your reality is looking a lot more empty. You know, it's almost like when you stop having sugar in your tea, you know, and you taste it and it's just not the same. You know, it's like, I went back to the UK a couple of weeks ago, and the first thing I said to my friend picked me up, and I said to him, who's turned the saturation down? And it was almost like somebody had turned the color down in my world, you know, just getting back. There was lots of greenery and everything, but it was just a different type of color, you know. And it was like, no, I want to go back to my colorful world in Ibiza. I want, you know, that is where I want to be, you know. So this is what I'm feeling, and this is what is stopping you being happy. You need to feel powerful within your life. You need your life to be filled with color as well, and you need to be secure within your thoughts. At the moment, I don't think your thoughts are your own. That's what I feel. So you're not secure in them. You know, you're not trusting them. And you're trying to, you know, go along with this logic, but it's not making sense to you, you know. So what you need to do is tap into this intuition and find your security in that. Find the truth in that. Find the I don't know, like find the trust, you know, in spirit and in the universe, because it is trying to give you, I mean, this isn't just, oh, I'm going to throw you a few crumbs. This is like, wow, this is giving you the full cake with the cherry on the top and the cream and everything you ever wanted. You know, this is absolutely amazing. But there is this, you are your worst enemy within this, Libra. It's this fear. It's feeling that you're tied somewhere where you're not. And this is what is stopping you from going after what's in your heart. And this is why you're struggling. You know, this is why you're struggling. I feel there's a guilt here. I feel you're looking at the past and seeing what a mess it's been. But it's almost like, don't look at the past. Your future is much brighter. Your future is that bright. In fact, you need to buy shades, you know. So it's almost like the sun is still there for you, you know, but you're holding back from that. You're massively holding back from that. You're then getting the Ace of Cups. This is saying your future holds love, overflowing love, self-love, love of life, laughter, you know, love for another. This is it. What you're getting, putting in, you're getting back, you know, it's all there for you. And the biggest thing that they're saying here for you is there is peace of mind. It's almost like your mind is going quiet, you know. That's it, because it doesn't have to work anything out, because if you take this leap, you know, then everything will just fall into place. You've done all the soul searching, Libra, you know. It's almost like you've done your homework on this. This is now a time for action, okay? I feel within the next six weeks, 6 months, I feel, I don't know if it's 6 months, I think it might be earlier than that. But it's almost like, this is weird. I'm seeing you moving on, and then it's almost like this big hand's coming back to grab you back. Look, my hand looks huge in there, doesn't it? That's exactly what it was like. It was like this big hand saying, no, you don't. But, you know, that is it. That is somebody actually controlling you, somebody pulling your strings. You are not a puppet, Libra. You know, you are not a puppet. So this is like, I really feel there is something that has gone off, something that has died, but you're still clinging to it in a way. It's an old way of being. It's I don't know. It's almost like, you know, you're there, you're kicking it. Is it gonna wake up again? Is it gonna come alive? And it's like, no, it's dead. You know, it's gone. Something has ended. So by clinging on to it, it is just gonna rot and gonna start to stink as well, you know. So like I say, I feel this is quite an emotional thing, but it's almost like, let your emotions out. At the minute, keeping them inside of you could actually be making you feel ill as well. You know, so it's you're that up with these emotions, you're that filled up with these emotions that it's almost like you are not stepping into your power. There is no room for your power to be there, okay? And this is, I feel there's healing needed for you. I feel there is strength, okay? You need to see your inner strength, and you need to see that you have it. At the minute, you're not. It's almost like, right, okay, I've settled, this is how it's going to be, and you're sitting there with this glum look on your face. You know, this is not how it has to be, okay? But what I see coming forward here is it's almost like it could even be a split second, and you could be like, right, okay, that's it. And, you know, all of this time of you building everything up and that, it's almost like, bang, that's it. It's done in an instant. And then you realize, you know, how easy it was, because this is saying you're leaving something behind, you know, and you're not turning back. And this is coming in quick. Like I say, August is going to be very important for Libras, I feel, or the 7th, 8th of June, okay? Some of you could be ending a relationship. This is what it could be, okay? But what I want to say to you is, this relationship ended a long, long time ago, okay? There is pain, or there is pain from an old relationship that you need to actually sort of go past. It's almost like I feel you've done your grieving now, okay? So it's time to move on, and this is the month for you to do it. It's almost like signed, sealed, delivered, they're saying, you know, something is ending, you know, look back at the past, you know, and bid it a fond farewell, because, you know, there's too much baggage. There's a lot of baggage connected with it, a lot of responsibilities, and this is stopping you from being happy, okay? It's time to put the swords down, to stop fighting, you know, stop flogging a dead horse, stop fighting, you know, you're only hurting yourself in the process. It's time to think of these new ideas. It's time to look at your life, see where joy will be brought in. I feel some of you could be looking at a new job as well, okay? But like I say, this month is a crucial month. Not in a bad way. You may have some tower moments where everything falls apart, but it's only so things can fall together, okay? The universe is on your side this month, Libra. This is one of the most positive readings that I have done, okay? And it's a powerful, powerful time for you. So I'm going to pull, right, okay, why? All right, I've brought my wrong cards. Right, do you want to, should I go and get the spirit cards, or should I pull I brought Osho cards instead of spirit cards. Do you want me to pull a spirit card or an Osho card? Which one should I pick? Let me know. Right, let me know. Sorry, I can't. The reason I'm not answering these questions is because a lot of people complain when I'm doing the monthlies if I answer, you know, what people say, but I do read them afterwards. What's up with my twin? I just turned in. Your twin. Your astrological twin. I was thinking there, what's going on? I just tuned in. I'll have to rewatch it. Get the spirit cards. Osho. Go with it, Tanya. Right, okay. I really feel, you know what? You're going to get an Osho and a spirit card. I'm just going to run inside a second, and I'll probably come out and all these cards are away. I'm going to run inside a second. I'm going to get my spirit cards because I always do them. 2 secs. Yay, I'm back. You see my hippie pants? I've got my flares on today. Right, so yeah, that resonates with you, yeah? Right, Libra female. Right, okay, so spirit card for Libra, and I'm going to pull an Osho as well because there was a reason why I went to the Osho cards, okay, or why I picked them up by accident. Right, okay, so Libra, spirit, what do you have to say? I always let these ones jump. This usually, whoa. Right, you got 4 jumping. I cannot do 4. Right, okay. I'm going to put them back because there's 4 and I don't know. I cannot do 4, so I don't know which one to pick. Right. Hold on. Oh, Tan looks amazing in and the blue blouse. I give somebody said that today to me. They said, "Have you been sunbathing a lot?" And I said, "I haven't sunbathed once. I haven't had time, you know." But this is just through working out here and sitting having my drink on a morning with a cigarette outside. It's beautiful. I'm south facing, and it's like I can see the sea from where I am. I'm the most blessed person in the world, I feel. Right. Okay. So the spirit card that I got here is called honesty. And that's what I was talking about in the reading, wasn't I? And this says, love, compassion, and truth will heal the present situation. Be honest with yourself. Discover what it is that you truly desire and then speak your truth clearly. Always speak with love and compassion and know that the truth will never harm anyone when it is spoken from a place of love. So that ties in so much with this reading, I feel, you know, like I say, make of it what you will. But I'm going to pull an Osho card here and see what Osho has to say. One of my friends over here actually was in the Osho camp, and I'm like, wow, I'm meeting him tomorrow. So it's like, yeah, I love it. I love it. Right, okay, these are falling all over as well. I really feel your energy. It's, you know what? I think you're thinking things are worse than they are, Libra. That's what I feel. I really feel that. You know, I think if you just center yourself and, you know, keep that focus, that things will be so much better for you. Right, Osho card for Libra, please. Please, could you tell me, Libra? They're not. Why are these cards not shuffling? Oh, there's one that fell out. Right, okay. Did you see that one fell out? There was a couple wanting to come out. This is the one that fell out. And there you go, the Lovers. Now, within this Osho deck, this is one of my favorite cards. When we have the Lovers in tarot, okay, it speaks of love, but it speaks of there being a sacrifice with it. It's love with a butt, okay? And I don't mean that I love big butts, and I cannot lie, you know, it's not that at all. Oh God, I've got to stop being more professional with my work. But it's love with a but, okay? There is a sacrifice within the fool's journey. When we look at the story, the fool is heading along his path and he's quite happy, blah, blah, blah. He meets this girl and he is like, bam, okay, this is important, right? The girl is going in a different direction. So the fool then has to make a choice, okay? And it's, does he carry on? Or does he actually make the choice to follow this loved one, you know, once he's experienced this love? And what he does within the fool's journey is he chooses to go with this person because he realizes that his life could never be the same if he takes that other path, okay? And so that is what the Lovers means. But within the Osho deck here, okay, we have the two people meeting here, okay, a beautiful, beautiful card. We have the Merkaba between them. We have the heart. So this is the love, okay, but this love goes much, much deeper. This is more about it's a meeting of minds. It's a bodily, it's a physical, it's a spiritual connection. It's more like a union, this, okay? This is it. I don't often talk about soul connections and stuff like that, but this is a biggie. It's not just about physical attraction. It's not like looking at somebody and thinking, oh God, they're nice. It's the feeling this pull that you have with this person, you know, feeling this connection. And it's almost, like I say, it's almost dreamlike when I was talking about dreams in the beginning. You know, this is it. And this is not fantasy, okay? What this is saying is this is your reality, but you need to sort of change path, change direction. You need to make this sacrifice and you need to make this choice in order to experience that, okay? There is a whole new world. Yeah, it's almost like a whole new dimension out there for you, Libra, you know. But it is, you know, like I say, the choice is yours. It's there. Nobody can do that for you. So I hope that reading made sense to some of you. Like I say, I'll read these. Aries moon makes you goofy with a splash of revealing honesty. Oh, Aries can get us into trouble at times. You don't know how right that statement is. Intuitive. You don't. That's really, really funny. You think for me? I don't think it's a twin flame or anything. Yeah. Twin flames are a very different thing. I'm not, it's. I don't even want to do a video on them because a lot of people focus on that, and it's like I say, it all gets mixed up. There's a lot of information out there that isn't correct as well, and to me, my readings are about empowerment, even if that's telling you the brutal hard truth, they're about empowerment. And I don't like seeing people hanging on and waiting for, you've got to go out and make your dreams as well, and like I say, what is meant for you will never pass you by, it will always be there. So my jingling jewelry made it seem like you have your own theme tune when I was running. That was my jewelry. I wear bells on my ankles. One of my friends said I sound like the Phil Spector Christmas album. And the thing is, I kind of creep up on anybody because I jingle when I walk. I was at a gig the other day, and it was a gig in a field, and there was a campfire, and people were drumming and everything, and I was tapping my foot like that, and I took a video of it, and I was like, who was on percussion? And I was like, oh shit, it was me. So I was part of it. Yeah, I was ringing my bells. So, right, okay, I'm going right off. I keep forgetting that this isn't just a normal live. This is Libra's reading. So I hope that made sense to some of you, Libra. Okay. If anybody does want a personal reading with me, please get in touch. I am doing, I don't know whether to say this or not. I've done it to my subscribers. I am doing a little test at the moment, okay? And what I am doing is I don't do video readings normally, but I have an offer on at the moment. It's a little beta testing to see how the video readings work. If anybody would be interested in having a video reading, they're on at a special price for a limited time as well, just while I'm testing to see if it actually works for people. Not that the readings work, the readings will work, exactly the same as it's just like me sitting doing this, but it's to see if it fits in with my workload and to see if it is something that people wanted. A lot of people have asked me about them, so I have decided to do them. So if anybody is interested in having one of them, I will put the link. Oh no, I haven't got a link with it. Yeah, I'll put a link below, or email me, please. It's lovebuddhatarot@aol.co.uk, and email me if you want to be part of the testers for the video readings. Okay, it will be sent to your inbox usually within 24 to 72 hours. I ask you a question and then I do that, and so you have a video like this that you can go back on. Okay, so if anybody is interested, please let me know. There is still the new moon offer on if anybody is interested in that, or just a normal reading. All of the links are below for everything. Okay, so I hope that means I hope that makes sense to you as well. Sorry, I'm reading. Oh, you mean pre-recorded personal readings? Yes. So rather than me actually doing them on Skype, because what is happening, because of time differences, and because some people work and, things are early in the morning, that I know there are some people that can't have readings, with me, whereas I'm just trying this to see if it actually works for you. Okay. Like I say, you ask and I try and deliver. So I hope that makes sense, Libra. Please let me know if it did. I've gone massively over time, but I don't mind because I'm outside and it's beautiful. It's, what time is it now? It's 6:45 and the sun is still shining. I've been in all day. That's why I've come outside to do these. So have an absolutely fabulous month, Libra, and I hope to connect with some of you soon. Okay, Satnam.